Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. As we get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, news a pall of uncertainty is hanging over investment and financial markets. Uncertainty about how the drive to quell inflation will turn out for asset prices. But US jobless claims rose slightly last week but remained below 200,000 in actual terms, and the total number of people on these claims dipped below 1.3 million, another new record low. American existing home sales fell in April and fell more than expected, and the third retreat in a row. They're now down almost 6% from the same month a year ago, and the inventory of unsold houses is rising, even if it is at historically low levels. And US mortgage rates dipped unexpectedly last week. And the Philly Fed factory survey is still expanding, but at a sharply reduced rate. However, new orders and shipments rose, but employment decreased, and the price indexes remained elevated, even though they edged down. Their forward-looking indexes remain positive, but reflect more muted optimism for growth over the next 6 months. And Japan's exports rose strongly again in April, the second highest level ever after the record-breaking March result. But the rise actually disappointed analysts, and it came as imports surged, so it was overshadowed by the rising cost of raw material and oil, which meant that it has largely been overlooked. And Japanese machinery orders bounced back in April, building on the good March result. The latest data was higher than analysts were expecting and builds on the more specialised machine tool order data we noted a few days ago. In China, some observers are suspecting that President Xi has been forced to share power with Premier Li as a result of a string of policy mistakes. If so, it could mark a turning point in the hardline approach Xi has been pursuing. Or it might be wishful thinking. In any event, China seems caught out by its hubris over the past few years. And Sri Lanka says it can't pay its debts and is in preemptive default. The G7 is moving to help, but China seems reluctant to give up the huge debts it has been owed. The US Treasury 10-year yield starts today down another 5 basis points at 2.84%. And the price of gold is on the move today, up $25 since this time yesterday at $1,841 an ounce. And oil prices are up $3 today at just under $109.50 a barrel in the US, while the international Brent price is now just over $110 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar will open today nearly 1 cent stronger against the US dollar, now at 64 US cents. Against the Australian dollar, we're firmish at 90.6 Australian cents. Against the euro, we're almost unchanged at 60.4 euro cents. That all means our trade-weighted index starts today at 71, which is up 40 basis points from this time yesterday. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.